Let's cut straight to the fifth wheel. The 2026 Volvo VNL 860 is not just a truck, it's a rolling statement. Volvo threw the old playbook in the shredder, then lit it on fire. This is the flagship, the big dog, the one that parks itself at the truck stop and makes every Cascadia pretend it didn't see it. Let's break down what makes the new VNL 860 a beast. Under the hood. Volvo didn't mess around here. They gave the 860 one engine and it's a monster. The 12.8-liter D13 turbo compound diesel. This thing kicks out up to 500 horses and 1,950 pound-feet of torque, depending how spicy you order it. And here's the trick up its sleeve, iTorque. This isn't marketing fluff. iTorque is Volvo's way of getting you high MPG at high speed without babying the throttle. We're talking up to 8.5 mpg at 85 miles per hour. That's witchcraft, but it works. It uses an ultra-low 2.15 rear axle ratio, seamlessly swaps between direct drive and overdrive, and lets the iShift transmission do all the math. Transmission. The iShift 12-speed automated manual is smarter than half the people in the way station. Optional 13th crawler gear if you're doing off-road hauls or climbing Everest. It works with the D13 like peanut butter and jelly, and it even brakes for you because Volvo baked in their engine brake directly into the transmission. It shifts smoother than a con artist at a poker table and keeps the RPM low, the noise down, and your blood pressure normal. Stuff that makes it strong. This ain't a lightweight, it's built on Volvo's solid ladder frame. You can get it in 6x4 sleeper or 4x2 day cab form, but let's be honest, you want the 6x4. Front axles can hold up to 14,600 pounds, rear tandems up to 46,000 pounds, and there's full disc brakes all around with ABS and stability control. Heavy-duty bumper up front, optional fairing extensions out back. It's a brick wall that glides like a figure skater. Sleeper life. You like space? Volvo gives you 82 inches of interior height. That's 7 feet. If you're under 7 feet tall, congratulations, you can stand up and stretch without headbutting the ceiling. The sleeper game? 2 bunks up to 80 inches long. Plus, they added a versatile pull-down bunk. What's that? It's a bunk that swings down instead of folding like a sad camp cot. You get headroom, you get convenience, you get actual sleep. They've got multiple trim levels, from bare bones core to the I don't need a motel ultimate package. Pick your flavor, all of them come with the kind of layout that puts everything right where you need it. No more reaching across the cab like a contortionist just to turn on the AC. This truck sees everything. Volvo loaded this thing up with more sensors than a NASA rover. Radar, cameras, auto braking, lane alerts, the works. This isn't safety optional, it's safety or else. Every 860 rolls out with automatic emergency braking, forward collision warning, adaptive cruise control with stop and go, and lane departure alerts baked right in. But if you're the kind of driver who wants every bell, whistle, and digital guardian angel, Volvo's got Veda Plus, pilot assist to keep you centered and chill, lane change support to watch your blind spots like a hawk. It's like having a co-pilot who never blinks. And if you flip the truck or pop an airbag, the eCall system automatically dials 911 with GPS location. You don't have to say a word. The truck calls for help like a responsible adult. The cab is reinforced steel, crash-tested for both NHTSA and Swedish levels of "oh no." Laminated windshield, side curtain airbags, seatbelt pretensioners. Everything's designed to take a hit and walk away. If safety had a poster child, it'd be the 860. It cheated the wind and won. Every inch of this rig was shaped by a wind tunnel and a bunch of engineers with nothing better to do than chase airflow. The hood's pulled in tight, the roof is rounded smooth, door handles sit flush like they're hiding from the wind, steps are tucked in like a pro boxer's chin, and the underbelly sealed up with pans so slick they practically whisper through the breeze. You can even ditch the mirrors soon for roof-mounted cameras which cut drag and blind spots. That's straight from the future. Volvo says all this slices drag by another 1 to 2%. Comfort King. They've got new front and rear air suspension with a beefed-up stabilizer bar. Translation? Smooth like butter. Add in a cab riding on 8 airbags and you've got more bounce than a lowrider at a county fair. Oh, and the noise? Gone. They've beefed up the insulation and slapped in new engine and cab mounts, so the cab stays quieter than a librarian in a soundproof booth. Even the vibrations got the boot. But wait, there's more! Volvo threw in dynamic steering that basically reads your mind. Flick a pinky, the truck obeys. And speaking of hands, you can keep them off the key entirely. Volvo's the first to add remote start with a key fob that can warm or cool your cab before you crawl in. That's right. Push a button, preheat your truck, and fire up the AC, all without turning the key. Black magic? No, just Swedish engineering. This rig's got a 74-inch high-roof sleeper where even the tallest drivers won't bump their heads. Volvo finally solved the "where do I stash my stuff" crisis. We're talking underbunk shelves, bigger closets, USB ports galore, and a wardrobe that can actually hang a coat instead of just pretending to. One of the best upgrades? We talked about it just a few minutes ago. That new versatile pull-down bunk. When you need it, it drops down like a Murphy bed. When you don't, it folds up flat and gives you headroom to stand like a human being. No more forehead bruises. They also snuck in a fold-up table in the passenger bunk area for laptops, food, cards, or just pretending you have a dining room. And finally, a proper sunshade on the driver's side that rolls down across the windshield like a blackout curtain. Volvo didn't sprinkle comfort in this cab, they dunked it. Smarter than half the people on the road. Front and center, a 12-inch digital dash that tells you everything short of your horoscope. Speed, engine stats, suspension load, fuel levels, all live, all crisp, all clean. And perched on the dash is a 9-inch infotainment screen that's more tablet than truck. It runs your music, phone, maps, backup cam, even your electronic logbook. That's right, no more clunky ELD box strapped to your dash like it's 2012. It's built in, Bluetooth ready, and fully integrated. Apple CarPlay? Yep. Android Auto? Of course. Onboard digital driver's manual? Oh yeah. Everything you need to run the truck, live your life, and not lose your mind is on that screen. And behind all that, Volvo Connect, the cloud-powered overlord that feeds your truck's info straight to your fleet manager, your service tech, and even the mothership. Fuel usage, driver behavior, engine alerts, maintenance schedules, it's all online in real time. Got the My Truck app? Then your phone is now your truck remote. Start it, check logs, monitor systems from your couch. And if something goes sideways, Volvo's Uptime Center is watching 24/7 and can zap fixes over the air. Like an IT guy, but with torque specs. Fuel economy. Volvo says they squeezed out up to 10% better fuel efficiency compared to the old VNL. That's not marketing fluff, it's real savings. Thanks to the iTorque powertrain, new gearing, and slippery aerodynamics, you're looking at 8.5 mpg at 85 miles per hour. That's wild. And they didn't stop there. This rig's born on renewable diesel. Every new VNL leaves the factory filled with HVO, hydro-treated veggie oil turned fuel. It's clean, renewable, and replaces over 1 million gallons of fossil diesel a year. And the engine? It'll run B99 biodiesel or 100% HVO straight out of the pump. No mods, no fuss. So not only are you saving money, you're cutting CO2 like a chainsaw. The competitions. Freightliner Cascadia 5th Gen. Comes in swinging with Detroit engines, a tech-heavy safety suite, and that camera mirror thing they love to brag about. It's good, real good, but Volvo's got them beat in fuel economy and in-cab integration. Cascadia claims 1.9% aero gain. Volvo said hold my wrench and dropped 10%. Kenworth T680. Tough build, packer power, and Bendix safety. Fancy wheel, comfy cab. The digital mirrors shave a few drops of fuel off too, but let's be honest, Volvo's iTorque engine and in-house ADAS give it the edge. Peterbilt 579. Kenworth's twin with a different haircut. Ultraloft sleeper is sweet and it looks sharp. Same engines, same safety, different grille. The 579 EV exists, but if you're burning diesel, the story's the same. Good truck, not Volvo level efficient. It ain't cheap. Volvo started pumping these out of the new River Valley plant in Virginia back in 2024. First deliveries hit late that year, and now the 2026 wave is rolling hard. Price for a typical 860 Ultimate? Probably $180 to $200K, depending on how many toys you add. But this isn't a lawnmower, This is a 70-mile-per-hour office suite that eats miles for breakfast. 6 cab layouts, 4 trims, Core, Edge, Edge Black, and Ultimate. If you want luxury with your lug nuts, Volvo's got a spec for you. CARB compliant and warranty options. Volvo's got a D13 engine in the works to meet those low no-X rules for 2025-26. So yes, they're playing the long game. Extended warranties? Yep. Adaptive maintenance plans? Absolutely. You break it, they fix it, sometimes before you even know it's broke. Now let's call it like it is. The 2026 Volvo VNL 860 didn't just level up, it skipped a few generations and teleported into the future. Cleaner design, better brains, smarter shifts, and fuel numbers that make accountants do a double take. Freightliner, Kenworth, Peterbilt, they're all bringing their A game, but Volvo, they brought A+, new rules, and their own damn scoreboard. If you're a driver, this thing's a dream. If you're a fleet manager, it's a money printer. If you're a truck nerd like me, it's poetry on 18 wheels. So there it is, the 2026 Volvo VNL 860. Now if this beast got your gears turning, do the smart thing, smash that like button, subscribe for more high-octane truck reviews, and drop a comment. Is the VNL 860 your next rig, or are you sticking with the old guard? And share this with your fleet manager. They might just thank you with a brand new Volvo. Catch you on the next haul. Keep the shiny side up.